Good morning to my yoga students. It's me, Miss Heather, and welcome to PolkaDots Yoga Time Online. You may see some guest appearance from my dogs. Bobo just came into the room because I'm broadcasting from home, but I'm hoping you'll like the class and learn some new yoga with me. Here comes our song. We're gonna start with our chimes and our breathing. Hi, Bobo. Just like in class, whenever we ring the chime, we take a big breath in. And I thought today we'd start by getting some of our sillies out. Let's take a big breath in. Hello, Papageno. This is my other dog. Let's take a big breath in and go on the way out. And what we want to do is breathe in and then go for as long as we can on our exhale breath. Here comes our first chime. Breathing in. Silly breath out. Okay, there's kind of nothing sillier than my dogs right now. You guys, don't wrestle on my yoga mat. Scoot, scoot. Good boy. Let's sing our chimes and take one more silly breath. Big breath in. Silly breath out. Then we're going to come into our bodies and do our quiet breath 2 times. Our quiet breath is when we take a big breath in and go shh for as long as we can on the way out. Are you ready? Big breath in. One more time to quiet our bodies. Big breath in. Excellent job. I'm going to put my chime away. The next thing we're going to do is sit in lotus position, also known as crisscross applesauce. And then what I'm going to do is turn to the side so that we can talk a minute about our posture. Now in yoga, we don't want to sit like this, right? And how we get our nice, straight, flat backs is by putting our hands behind us on the ground and pushing up slightly. See how my back straightened? See if you can do it too. Push slightly, and then here's your yoga challenge for posturing. We want to see if we can push behind us and let go and keep our backs exactly the same. Let's try it all together. Hands down on the ground. Push up. Make your backs taller and longer, and then let go and see if you can stay there. Did you do it? Awesome job. That's how our backs should be. Nice and straight. Let's keep it up as we breathe in and out and do our hands. Ready? Take a big breath in and scoop up. Hands touch together and bring out and bring them down to your heart. Same thing. One more time. Scoop up your hands as you breathe in. And breathe out and bring them down to your heart. This time we're going to scoop our hands and add a twist. Scoop up your hands as you breathe in. Touch them in the center, and then we're going to twist to the side. My arm's going to go all the way across my body, across my chest to my opposite knee, and I'm going to turn my head to the side and take 2 big breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out, and twist out of it. Shake it out. Good, we're going to do the exact same thing. Hands up to heart center 2 times, and then hands up and twisting for 2 breaths. Are you ready to do it along with me? Scoop your hands up and breathe in. Breathe out, hands to heart center. One more time, breathing in. Scoop your hands up. Hands to heart center. As you breathe out. Here comes the one with the twist. Scoop your hands up. And then breathe out and twist. Hand goes all the way across your body to twist to the side. And then 2 big breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And twist out of it. Scoot your feet forward and shake your legs out. Get your wiggles out of your legs and knees. Good. Get your wiggles out of your belly buttons. Get your wiggles out of your shoulders. Out of your elbows. Your hands. Your arms. Get all those wiggles out of your body, your head. All right, now we're going to do all the parts of our body all together. Ready? Steady. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, so good. Now that I've got my wiggles out, I'm ready to talk about my 8 steps to yoga. Our next song is called The 8 Doorways into Yoga. We're going to do some breathing in it, but we're also going to do some hand signals that mean different things in yoga. The first one is yama, which is taking care of other people. That's step 1 in yoga. Step 2 is niyama. It's taking care of ourselves, right? Step 3 is our asana, which are our yoga moves. Then our pranayama. That's our breathing, which you've already practiced today. The next step is going inward, then concentrating, meditating, and all of those things lead to the last step, which is happiness. Are you guys ready to sing the song with me? Let's practice those moves all together one more time. Ready? Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. And our samadhi is our happiness. I'm going to turn on our 8 Doorways to Yoga song, and it's going to start out with those hand gestures all together. Here we go. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. One more time. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. Did you do all the hand gestures? Awesome. Remember, if you make a mistake in yoga class, you giggle and try again. It's our 8 stepping stones. Hand signals again. Try it with me. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. Awesome. 1 is how you treat others. Be nice.
Truthful and don't steal.
2 is how you treat yourself.
Be happy
and nice.
and work hard.
3 is practicing the yoga poses you love.
Downward dog. 4 is focusing on your breath.
Focus on your breath. Ready to try the hand gestures with me? Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. Good. 5 is going inward. How's your body feeling today? What are you feeling like inside?
6 is
Learning concentration.
Focus.
Step 7
7
is what you get when you learn to concentrate. Yeah, you learn to meditate. 8 is finding happiness. Ready for the hand gestures? Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. Good. Take a big breath in and scrunch your shoulders out. Now breathe out and relax them.
8
Big breath in and scrunch them up. And breathe out and relax. It's our last time to try our hand gestures. See if you can get all of them with me. Ready? Steady. Here we go. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharan, adi, adha, samadhi. Awesome job, you guys. Really good. salutations next. And as you can see, I have this beautiful window with the sunbeams coming in. I'm going to do it diagonally the first time so that you can see all of the yoga poses that I'm doing. And then I'll face you. And then I'll do one facing the window. This one starts standing up. So go ahead and stand up with me. And I'm going to face diagonal. And see if I can straighten my back, tuck my booty in.
Hello, sun, then
Hello, toes.
I stretch my back and poof,
It goes.
I become a cat, then a cobra snake, then a dog, then I take a break. I stretch my back, then
Hello,
toes.
Thank you, sun. And that's the show. Do it with me.
Try it with me, okay? Hello, sun, then
Hello,
toes. I stretch my back and
Poof, it goes.
I become a cat, then a cobra snake,
Then a dog.
then we take a break. We stretch our backs, then
Hello, toes.
thank you, sun. And
That's the show from the side.
hello, sun.
Hello, toes.
We stretch our backs and
Poof, it goes.
I become a cat, then a cobra snake, then a dog, and we take a break. We stretch our backs.
Hey, hello, toes.
Thank you, sun.
And that's the show. Awesome. Did you do it with me? Was that hard or easy? I like sun salutations. It always makes me feel about the sunbeams coming down on me. Maybe next time we can do our yoga class outside. The next thing that I want to talk about before we get into more yoga moves is when it's time to take a break. So part of yoga, our niyama, is taking care of ourselves. And part of taking care of ourselves is noticing in our bodies when they are tired and they don't want to do anymore. I don't know if you've ever felt tired in your body, but sometimes when I'm in yoga class, I feel tired in mine. And when your body is done, doesn't want to do any yoga moves, or just needs a couple minutes or a couple seconds to take a rest, it's called taking a himsa. And our himsa is child's pose. Here's how you do child's pose. It's restorative, and it gives your body a break from these hard, tricky yoga moves that we're all working on. We sit on our heels, but we make space between our knees. Then our hands go flat in front, and we stretch them out until our head comes all the way down to the floor. And I can see that you can't see me doing it, so I'm going to scoot back, make space between my knees, put my hands on the ground, and then I'm going to slide them forward into my himsa till my head is touching the ground. And this is where I can stay if my body needs a break during warrior poses or balancing poses. Sometimes we get tired, and it's always okay to take a break and let your body recharge. So let's try that all together so that we know what the feeling of child's pose in our himsa feels like. Go ahead and sit on your heels and make space between your knees. So you don't want your knees stuck together. You want space between them. And go ahead and put your hands on the floor with me. Then we're going to slide them forward as we bring our heads down, 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 down to the ground. And let's take 2 breaths here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And I can come back up the same way that I came down. I noticed when I was taking my himsa that my breath moved from up here to down here, way down in my belly. I was doing really delicious, full belly breaths. So as we progress through this yoga class for the rest of the routine, if your body is saying, nope, I can't do this, it needs to take a break, you feel free to go down into your himsa and take a break. Our next set of yoga poses teaches us how to do downward dog. Ready, steady, here we go. Oh, it didn't start yet. Now we'll go.
Put your hands under your shoulders,
Put your knees under your hips,
put your hips to the sky,
and wag your tail.
put your
Hands under your shoulders,
put your
knees under your hips,
put your
hips to the sky, and wag your tail. Downward dog.
Downward dog. Downward dog.
That's a downward dog. See if you can do it with
Put
me.
your hands under your shoulders, put your
Knees under your hips,
put
tuck your
hips
toes,
to the sky,
and wag your tail.
put your
Hands under your shoulders,
put your
knees under your hips, tuck your toes,
to the sky, and
wag your tail. See if you can stay up in it.
downward dog. Downward dog.
That's a downward dog.
That's a downward
Did you do it? That's a downward dog. Let's talk about that move really, really quick. Because not only do I always envision being a dog when I do it, but I put my hands under my shoulders so they're not back here. They're not back here. They're right under my shoulders, making a straight line. And then my knees go under my hips. I tuck my toes. And then when I bring my hips up to wag my tail, can you see what kind of a shape I'm making? Does it look like a square? Does it look like a circle? Or does it look like a triangle? One side, two sides, three sides. I imagine that I'm making a triangle shape with my body, and then I wag my tail. Awesome downward dogs, you guys. Are you ready to be teeny tiny seeds? The next pose that we're going to work on is tree pose. And trees start out as what? Do they just mystically appear as trees? No. They start out as teeny, teeny, tiny seeds. So I'm going to scrunch my body really, really, really small. And when I say sprinkle, sprinkle, grow, we're going to see if we can grow up and up and up and up and up and up and up into our tree pose. Are you guys ready to do it with me? Here comes our song. Scrunch it down like a little seed.
I'm a tree.
1, 2, 3. Sprinkle, 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 grow.
Sit next to me.
Growing up onto our
Shade while you
knees.
drink lemonade. I'm a tree.
Spread your
I'm a
branches.
tree.
Up onto our feet.
I'm a tree.
Shake your leaves.
I'm a tree.
Sway in the
In the
wind.
summer, my leaves are green.
Then we're going to try it with our
Use my bark for a run.
foot
They scurry around
on our
they
leg,
tell my trunk
knee,
I'm a
or
tree.
shin. I'm going to put it on my knee. Stretch my arms out and see if you can balance with me for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put your foot down, and in the fall, the leaves fall to the ground.
I'm a
Falling,
tree.
falling.
Won't you please
Plant your
come sit
seed.
with me?
Scrunch it up tiny and wait till I say sprinkle, sprinkle, grow to grow into another tree.
Way up high. I'm a
1,
tree. I'm
2,
a
3. Sprinkle, sprinkle,
And you can
sprinkle,
always lean your
growing
back
up
on
onto
me.
our
I'm a
knees.
tree.
Spread your branches. Grow
I'm
up
a tree.
onto your
I'm a
feet.
tree. In
Shake
the
your
fall,
leaves
my
and
colors you'll
sway in the wind.
see. Red and yellow and orange and brown. Watch as my leaves they
Ready for
fall
our
to
tree
the
pose
ground.
balancing
I'm a
move?
tree.
This time try your other foot. You can bring it to your shin, knee, or thigh. This time I'm going to try my thigh. Spread your branches and see if you can balance for the count of 3 with me. 1,
I'm a tree.
2,
I'm a
3. Awesome
Won't
trees.
you climb to the top
In the fall, the
with me?
leaves fall to the ground. Sprinkle, 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 growing up onto our knees. Spread your branches, shake your leaves. Step up onto one foot, then the other. And shake your leaves, sway in the wind.
They stay with me at night when the sun's outside.
It's our last time to try tree pose. You can put your foot on your shin, knee, or thigh. Whoa! Spread your branches and balance with me for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Put your foot down. Hope I live to 103. Nice job, trees! That was great. Did you guys like being trees? I know I did. The next dance move, well, not dance move, yoga move. I made a mistake. I'm going to giggle and try again. The next yoga moves that we're going to work on are about being strong warriors. But for this one, we need to talk about focusing on a point somewhere in the room that you're in that's going to help you balance. Because warrior moves, like tree pose, only a little bit trickier, are balancing moves. So when yoga teachers and yoga students do balancing moves, they focus on one thing in the room that's not moving, and it's called a drishti point. And our drishti point helps us hold still because it is holding still. So is Miss Heather going to make a good drishti point? No. Is my dog Bobo, who's coming in again, going to make a good drishti point? No. He's not going to make a good drishti point because he's moving, aren't you, Bobo? But if you can find something in your room that's holding still, like a picture or a small object, or if you're watching the screen, you can focus on something in my room. How about this picture of a robot? While you're balancing in your warrior poses, can you focus your drishti point on this right here? It's not moving, and it'll help you balance. Are we ready to be strong warriors? We're going to go through our 3 warrior poses. Warrior 1, warrior 2, and warrior 3. And warrior 3 is my favorite because it's like flying like a superhero. Here comes our song. I'm going to start on my knees, and I'm going to do it diagonally so you can see. Are you guys ready? 1 foot on the ground. Toes tuck behind you. I keep this knee in front of me bent, and this knee straightens and strengthens. Then I bring my arms up, find my drishti point. Oh, warrior 1. Stay in the pose. How strong can you be, warriors?
Warrior 1.
Almost done. Are you focusing on your drishti point?
Warrior 1.
Phew. Did you balance the whole time? This time I'm going to switch sides because I'm going to do it on the other leg. I'm going to put one knee here, and this time I'm going to tuck my foot and then bring my heel down. Do you see how it's down? And instead of my belly button being over my knee, I'm going to turn it sideways. Stretch my arms out and find my gaze over my fingers. Stay here and balance. Find your drishti point. Front leg bent, back leg straight and strong. Phew! Did you guys do it? Good. This time our drishti point's going to be somewhere on the ground. I'm going to focus on this stuff. Point my toe to the back. Bring your arms to the front. And as I bring my hands down, my foot's going to come up, keeping the straight line from my tips of my finger through my body to the tip of my toe. Like this. Oh, warrior 3, flying like a superhero. Focusing on my drishti point on the floor. Almost done. Can you balance?
Warrior 3.
Phew! Did you make it all the way through the warrior poses without falling down? I almost didn't. I was wiggling a little bit. This next song that we're going to listen to is called Balancing Act, and it's about following instructions. So put on your listening ears and follow along with me. I'm going to turn up the volume.
Feet together.
Feet together.
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
And breathe slowly in and out. Open your eyes.
Opening eyes.
Lift your right foot.
Right
And
foot.
balance on the left.
Whoa.
Put your arms out straight.
That helps my balance.
Now reach for the stars.
Reach for the stars.
Place your right foot on the floor.
Oh, I did it. Yes.
And raise your left foot.
Oh. Left foot.
Stretch your arms out.
To the side.
Now reach for the
Reach
stars.
for the stars.
Place your left foot on the floor. Raise your right knee.
Right knee.
Can you bend your arms like the tree in the wind?
Ah, that's kind of what we were doing in tree pose.
Put your right foot down and raise your left knee.
Got it.
Can you bend your arms like the tree in the wind? Put your left knee down and raise your right foot.
Right foot.
Raise it straight out in front
Oh,
of you.
straight out in front of me. That's a little trickier.
Place your right leg on the floor. Raise your left knee.
I'm going to put my hands on my hips for this.
Stretch your left leg out straight.
You know what's really helping me is that
Raise it as high
I'm
as you
looking
can.
at something holding still. I found a drishti point in front of me.
Place your left leg on the floor. Raise your right leg
Right leg
to the side.
to the side. Ooh, this one's hard. I feel it right
Place your
here.
right leg on the floor
Ah, but I
and
did it.
raise
Did
your
you do
left
it
leg to
too?
the side. Place your left leg on the floor. Stretch out your arms.
Stretch out my arms.
Stand on your left leg and
Okay.
bend forward like an airplane.
Whoa, we just did this one. Wait, like an airplane. So I'm going to stretch my arms out to the side.
Place your right leg on the floor.
Did you do it?
Stretch out
Did you
your
fall?
arms.
Stretch out my arms to the
Stand
side.
on your right leg
And
and bend forward like an airplane. Put your leg on the floor. Stand on tippy toes.
tippy toes.
Stand still for as long as you can.
Okay, I'm going to try to stand still and focus on a drishti point in front of me so I don't wiggle or wiggle as little as
Raise
I
your
can.
right hand and place it on your back and give yourself a pat.
Hey, good job, me.
Raise your left hand,
Left hand.
place
Put
it on
my
your back, and give yourself a pat.
Give yourself a pat. Good job, us.
Now close your eyes and slowly breathe in and out.
I'm closing
Let
my
your mind
eyes.
take you to a happy place.
Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. guys again. Welcome back, everybody. Did you like that? Whoops, that didn't pause. The next thing that we're going to do is called a yoga flow. Yoga flow is when we add a bunch of yoga moves all together and in a sequence. And so this one goes with music because I'm a dancer too, and I like to do things to music. And they're all yoga moves that we've done already today. So we're going to put them all together in a yoga flow that I call rejuvenation. And it starts sitting in lotus position, crisscross, applesauce. Are you guys ready for our yoga flow? Scoop it up. Hands to heart. Breathe out. Scoop it up. Breathe in. Crisscross side turn. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe it back up. Put my hands down and slide forward till my head's on the ground. Breathe in and come back up. And then switch my feet in lotus position so a different one's in front. Scoop it up and breathe in. Breathe out, hands to heart. Scoop it up and breathe in. Side twist, 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 twist as we breathe out. Hang out here for one breath. And out. And twist. We're going to bring our hands forward to go into our tabletop position. My hands are under my shoulders and my knees are under my hips. And then I'm going to bring one hand up and stretch it in front of me like I'm shaking somebody's hand. Then I'm going to try the other hand. Bring one hand up and forward and reach out like you're shaking somebody's hand. Good. With both hands back on the ground, I'm going to stretch one foot out long and straight, and bring it back down. Other foot, stretch out one long and straight, and bring it back down. Then I'm going to curl my toes under and get ready for my downward dog, bringing my hips up, 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 and making that triangle shape we talked about. I'm going to walk my feet forward towards my hands. Then I'm going to hold my elbows with my hands and sway from side to side. Then I bring my shins and come all the way down. And then come up like I did in my sun salutation. Hello, sun. Hands to heart center. Breathe in, hands go up. Breathe out, dive all the way back down. Come halfway up. Bend my knees and touch my hands to the ground, like I'm sitting in an invisible chair. Then keeping my booty exactly the same, I'm gonna bring my hands up and then come up to standing. I'm gonna hold on to one of my wrists and tilt it up and over, and then turn my head sideways like I'm trying to look at my own armpit, which is a weird idea. And then come back up. Hold on to my other wrist, lift up and over, and turn my head sideways like I'm trying to look into my armpit. Good. Then I'm gonna dive back down, 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 down to the ground. Hold on to my elbows again and sway from side to side. Good. Put my hands down. Walk back into my downward dog. Make that triangle shape. Step my feet forward and sit crisscross applesauce or lotus position one more time. Taking a big breath in. And hands go down to my heart center to finish. Awesome job, everybody. You just put all of our yoga moves all together. That was awesome. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Say good job, me. It is time for our Shavasana. Shavasana is how we cool down in yoga. It is a breathing exercise, but also an exercise where our bodies get to stop and slow down and notice. And this Shavasana, we actually start standing up and then we'll end up laying down because we're going to pretend like we are an ice cream cone melting on a hot summer day. Now, my favorite kind of ice cream is mint chip cookie ice cream. What's your favorite kind of ice cream? Good. We're going to stack our ice cream scoop on top of our ice cream cone, which is our body, and then think about melting. Arms go up, stack your ice cream scoop. Good. And the sun comes down on us, and it's really hot, and our ice cream scoop starts melting really slowly, and my hands come down, 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 as I melt, 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 melt. Then my head, another scoop of ice cream starts melting, and my chin curls in towards my chest. And then my shoulders melt down, my middle back melts down, my lower back melts down, until my hands are on the ground. Then my ice cream cone starts collapsing, and it's my knees that are melting, 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 until my booty melts onto the ground. The next thing that melts are my knees. Oh no! I slide my feet forward as my knees are melting, melting, melting. And then my back melts from the bottom to the top this time.
Let your love shine.
Lower back. Middle back. Upper back. Shoulders. I'm going to scooch so you can see me. And head. My feet are spread apart and my hands are at my side. I'm going to bring one hand to my belly so I can feel myself breathing, and one hand to my heart so I can feel my heart beating. Now close your eyes and breathe in and out.
Be the only sound.
And out. You are now an ice cream puddle, a puddle of your favorite flavor of ice cream. And imagine that you're eating that puddle as you breathe in, and then we're going to do our yummy breath out. Breathing in, and then make your yummy noise on the way out. Yum. Breathing in, slurp your ice cream. Make your yummy noise as you exhale. Yum. Slurp up your ice cream. And make your yummy noise as you breathe out. Yum. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Raise your arms above your head and give yourself a good stretch. Roll to the side and scrunch your knees in. And then come up really slowly to sitting. Your head is the last thing that comes up. We're going to sit in our lotus position one more time. Do a quiet breath. And a yummy breath. Yum. And then I'm going to show you our Namaste song. I'm going to do it once by myself, you watching, and then the second time you can do it with me. Our hands start at our heart and go up to our head as we sing, "The light in me sees the light in you," and we bow our heads down to say, Namaste. See if you can do it along with me now. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Thank Thanks for joining in to PolkaDots Yoga Time Online, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.